Okay, welcome back in this new video. I hope the audio is going to be good. I'm in a common area, so I don't know if there's noise on the background, but I hope so. In this video, I'm going to show you these algorithms they built. I call it Risk Engine tool. So it's like it helps you to manage risk and protect the account from like unexpected losses or something that you didn't predict, or maybe even in some cases when you, let's say, you can lose control and open more position if you're trading manually. And so this algorithms, it help in all of those scenarios. You can see from here, I also have the code, but I'm not gonna show everything because it took me like many hours to build it, so that's why. But basically those are the main settings. We have on the first level here, first line, the equity target. I told you on the last video, okay, that's much better. So now it's like Italian, but I'm gonna translate it also in English. In the last video, I was saying that even in funded account, it was much better, in my opinion, to have, let's say, a real profit target for the account because of the emotion. This one is going to help not only in challenge phases, but also when you trade on funded account or maybe even real account. I'm going to implement this algo on my live account. So basically we have here, this is the target. So now it's put on 1K just to show you. I'm going to show you now how does this one work. And then, but you can put, let's say, little more than a challenge target. So maybe for FTMO is 10%. You can put like 10,050 USD, and I think that's something reasonable. Maybe because if you put 10,000, maybe the algorithms is not gonna close everything in like a milliseconds. With little delay, could ruin the target. So you can put like 10K plus 50. So it's going to be, I think, the ideal things to do. Then here we have, this is a tool that can usually turn off, and it's for high watermark. On FTMO, you don't see the highest level reached by the equity, but only by the balance. I built this function just to show you, and I'm gonna show you later. It's just to show to yourself where did you, let's say, the highest profit you get by the equity, maybe during overnight period where you weren't at the PC. So it's not useful, but I think I'd like to know where and how much profit I was able to make, but also not with profit, but just with the equity. Then we have two other functions that now are not working well. So this is notification, and also this is like email. And the basic idea is like when you reach this target here, you're gonna receive an app notification and also an email. But it's like complicated to implement this function with the app, MDFI app, and also with the email. But probably it's like in a all new version, maybe V2, I'm gonna implement that. But now it's not very important. I think the most important things are profit target, and then this is also very important. So it's like a max drawdown limit. So let's say in this case is 100k FTMO free trial. Okay, I just made it now to show you, but we know that on this type of challenge here, basically the daily loss limits is like probably on most of the prop firm is 5% if the target is like 10%. You're not gonna put 5k here because that's the amount where you're gonna lose the account. So maybe you can put like, you want to be really conservative, so you can put 4k. Basically my algo never reached that amount because it could be crazy. So I manage my risk in order to never achieve this much. But it's like, you never know if something could happen on the algorithms or maybe the markets, or maybe in slippage cases scenario. So if something happened, I have a like hard closure for every type of position at minus 4,000 USD. So that's great. Then here, this is like a very useful tool I put it now for 10 different asset class, and basically the main goal is you can of course turn it off and on, but basically you write here the name of the asset. In this case, those are the basic that I put it. You can just delete and say, let's say something like this, okay, if the name is different. But now, since it's like Sunday and I cannot trade on all of the other assets, I'm going to show you on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I'm going to put like the maximum lot size for each trade, and you're going to see how this is going to work. So basically here is half a lot and this is 0.33 lots, and the concept behind is maybe sometimes you could touch something, or maybe the algorithms, like it could get crazy. I have no idea. It never happened to me since January, but I want to be sure that it's not going to happen. And also this is very close to the risk engine made by Drawdown, and I think this is very functional. Is also super useful because maybe sometimes you're gonna open more position. This thing is gonna happen more if you are like discretionary trader and you lose, let's say, control, and so you're gonna open like bigger lot size to do revenge trading, okay, something like that. It happened to me like years ago, but with this algo on, you are going to be much more safe, because if you put only, let's say, this much, okay, I'm gonna show you now, is okay, that's on. Now this is like one lot size, sell, and as you can see it changed like in a few milliseconds. We can check here on the journal. So in like 400 milliseconds it changed the position, so not even 1 second, and that's really good. Of course, like you're gonna lose the commission. In this case it's like crazy commission on BTC. I have no idea why, but yeah, that's the main thing. And I think it's super useful, of course, in all of those moments where you're gonna like do crazy stuff. But yeah, and this is the same for Ethereum. So we put here, we have here, okay, 0.33, and you're gonna see if I'm opening on standard lot size, perfect, less than a second it changed. And okay, now I'm gonna show you like how the profit target is gonna work, and also how the drawdown limit is working. So we can put like 400, and here we can put 10 on the watermark, and we can put like, let's say 500, because like it's moving pretty slow, so I don't want to like lose like hours here. But basically, yeah, we have like a max drawdown of 400 and profit target of 500 USD with a step, let's say watermark step of 10 USD. Now we can increase the lot size here like this, and now let's go short actually. Okay, 2 lot size. Yeah, now it's like lagging a little bit. I don't know why. I think there is like I'm having a really slow connection because of the study room where I am now. Like, yeah, it's not good, but let's keep shorting here. I'm just gonna show you. Oh, okay, yeah, actually we're very far from the target, because like we kinda lost hundreds of USD on commission. Yeah, I cannot even see here the commission, but I know that, yeah, like every single lot size was $60. So I think we have to wait a little. Oh, let's go long now. Now that all of this position is not letting me open new trades because of the lost limits. So yeah, I wanted to show you the perfect setup, but with those I only have time today, so that's why. But basically the market are moving so slow, but basically you see daily loss limit complete is like 50% Italian and 50% English. But basically if you reach your minus 400 USD, and in this case we really reach that, but then I open new position and the commission, let's say, kill the rest of the profit. But but that's, I think it's gonna be all for this video. I couldn't show you how the profit target work because like I didn't knew about this crazy condition that is offering here, because like I did many trades, but here is like 1k in commissions. That's crazy. It's gonna work, it is like exactly the same as the daily loss limit is gonna work. In this case I just reached the daily loss limit, so if I'm open like 3 lots of the Ethereum, and of course like we know that on Ethereum now we have maximum, let's say 1.2. okay, so basically the risk engine is going to cut this lot size, but in this case, since we already reached the target, it's gonna close everything. And yeah, exactly what it did here. And it's gonna work in the exact same way with the profit target. So if you put, let's say, as I showed you before, 500 USD, or maybe if your let's say target is 500, you can put like 520. okay, and so as soon as the equity is gonna reach that level, of course you have to put like the amount of the equity, total equity. If you have 100k account, you have to put your 100k plus the amount that you want to reach, because it's based on the equity. That's what it's looking for, these algorithms. If you put just this amount, it's not gonna work. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I wanted to see if there is also the high watermark, but yeah, it's kind of crazy with this market, with BTC during the weekend and all of the crazy commission. So I think I'm gonna do a new video about this with normal market condition and on normal assets. But yeah, basically is working really well, and it's the main goal for this algorithm is to help you protect the account from overtrading, and also from like possible problem that can happen without anything planned. So maybe let's say an algorithm that start to open random trades or huge size trades. Okay, this is going to help. And the other thing is like it's gonna help also with the max loss limit and the profit target. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you have any questions or anything you want to ask me, you can just like comment here on YouTube, leave a like,